Litecoin might experience a 2.6% drop tomorrow, CoinLore suggests. But first, here's the current view of today's activity. Right now, Litecoin is trading near $43.26 after a 2.5% daily increase. Let's see what the analysts predict today. CoinLore sees a slide to $42.11 by July 3, a potential loss of 2.6%. CoinCodex expects a move lower for Litecoin to $42.58, a decrease near 1.5%. Traders Union notes it may edge down to $43.11, marking a drop of 0.3%. Another prediction from 30 Rates puts the target for Litecoin at $43.48. That's approximately 0.6% up. And in closing, Gulf Capital Collector highlights a rise to $44.55 by tomorrow with a 3% gain. This is the most profitable forecast reviewed. That's your lineup of forecasts. Let's keep going. All 5 predictions are in. Here's what they collectively suggest. Based on the collected data from each expert, the expected market range is from a decrease of 2.6% to a rise of 3%, depending on the analyst. Considering all forecasts, Gulf Capital Collector is at the top with 3% upturn in value by tomorrow. By the look of it, you could walk away with between $3 and $30 for every $1,000 you invest. Considering market volatility, Traders Union's forecast leads with a 86.8% probability of success. By bringing all the forecasts together, I've created a single consensus overview. The combined analysis points to Litecoin hovering around $43.17 with almost no change. Let's see exactly what that means. The consensus scenario signals a 0.2% decrease in price. In simple terms, your capital might mirror the same 0.2% change. If you invested $1,000, the forecast could mean $2 in profit. The consensus scenario carries a likelihood of approximately 87.4% of coming true. Let's highlight what analysts predict for the market in the next 3 days. CoinLore highlights that Litecoin could slide lower. Likewise, CoinCodex indicates that prices could dip further. For the days ahead, Traders Union signals further gains. A bearish stance is reflected in 30 Rates' forecast. Gulf Capital Collector expects the market to keep trending upward. Overall, the consensus points to Litecoin remaining balanced across the 3-day period. So, the majority of analysts expect Litecoin to move lower in the coming days. 2 days ago, 5 predictions came out. Let's check how they lined up with yesterday's move. At the end of the day, the market recorded $42.71. 3 out of 5 analysts predicted the right side of the move. Highest accuracy score went to CoinLore. Let's take it apart. The daily range matched 3 forecasts. Speaking of ROI, some predictions turned profitable, but CoinPrice forecast topped the list. And now take a moment to look at the summary table. It shows how every forecast held up. Also worth noting, Gulf Capital Collector had a forecast probability of 84%, accuracy, and 0.7% ROI. Take a moment and think, who came closest this time? Let's see how the forecasts for tomorrow compare across several cryptos including Litecoin. Litecoin doesn't lead in this forecast as Mantle stands highest with 3%. At this point, Litecoin is compared with only 4 random cryptocurrencies. The complete comparison is already accessible on my website. That's all for this one. Subscribe now and follow the next round of forecasts. See you next time.